Okay, for those that know me know that I'm technically slightly challenged. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, Purpose and Excellence family. I'm so glad that we made it. We had this overnight last night, and I was bawling my eyes out, crying the entire time. And this lady said, why are you crying? I'm like, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful that I've gone through 2017, and I'm grateful 2018 is here. So for all of you who are there, who are grateful that you've made it through, who've got goals and dreams and aspirations for this year, woo woo to us. How are you guys? I am grateful for you. So I wanted us to start honestly with a prayer, and it's just going to be simple. I'm not going to get all religious on you. I want to thank you, God, for the fact that you've seen us through to 2018. I want to thank you that all these dreams and aspirations, these things that keep us up at night, that are in us, Lord, that they're of you. And Lord, by your strength and your might and your spirit, we're going to do wonders. We're going to happen to our spheres of influence. So if this is the first time you get to see me, if this is the first time you hear Purpose and Excellence, you're thinking, what is this? Who is she? Well, Purpose and Excellence are platforms. And what we're doing is we're equipping leaders who are purpose-driven, value-based, servant leadership in spirit to drive results with entrepreneurial excellence. And, I said this the first time I ever appeared on Purpose and Excellence. What we want to see in you and what we want for you is that you'll be a person who is unapologetic in worship, a person who is uncompromising in character, undisputed in competence, a person who's indispensable in service. They will not get rid of you when you stand to execute your purpose with excellence. And therefore, you will be a person who is unlimited in influence in your sphere of influence. So what are we doing these Facebook Live videos for? Well, my name is Modesta Mahigan-Buguni, and I'm a human capital development consultant, and this is my life. I love empowering people to be the best that they can be. And so what we're doing here is not just delving out to see what can we do, what can we pick up from the world around us to enhance ourselves. We're going to take a journey deep into ourselves to see all that God has put in us for the world around us. And that's what Purpose and Excellence is about. So this Facebook Live sessions that we'll have is coaching every Monday on Facebook. We'll have different topics on leadership, career, entrepreneurship. There are times we'll have experts coming in on personal finance. People will speak to us, about, life coaching and making plans, including your family and your aspirations. This is what this platform is for. We have resources. I am so excited about building this database of resources. When you go to purposeandexcellence.org, you will see articles. We're going to 100 now. Articles on career, on your mindset, having your mindset right, having the right attitude, on the skills that you need to get on. If you want to grow in your career ladder, if you want to change your work arrangements, maybe to have a little more work-life balance. If you're looking to maybe straddle two worlds, you want to both be an entrepreneur and be employed, all kinds of resources for you. Not just articles, we've got videos as well. You can go to YouTube and on Purpose and Excellence YouTube and you see videos, but we've also uploaded them on purposeandexcellence.org. So the website is kitted with everything that you need. And the resources we have, the templates, the assessments, the guidelines, they're all free. The articles, all free. The videos, all free. Whatever you need to win in life, whatever you need to make it in your sphere of influence, whatever you need for career, business, whatever you need for leadership, for even ministry, we're building up this site and this resource for you. So particularly about these sessions, what are we going to do on Mondays? What should you expect from the Facebook Live sessions that we'll have? Let me put my cup down. I do love me my coffee. What we can expect from these sessions is that we'll get together and we'll explore topics on career, entrepreneurship, leadership in general, and then not just learn, I won't just be training, but I'll be inviting you the week before each topic. So today I'm introducing our sessions, and today I'll release the topic for next week. Then you can go online, you can go to find articles and videos and resources. As a great assessment actually for next week's topic. And from Tuesday, or rather Monday when you're done with the video, until Sunday, you can be posting questions on these topics. So either you're saying, oh, I'm so glad you're doing this topic. I don't know where to start in this area. Or you've been engaged and you're thinking, this is all so new and so strange to me. Or you want to share a scenario of something that you're going through, something that is really real to you. And not just theories. We're not just going to tackle the theories of topics, but real stuff that's relevant to real people. Then each Monday we come back, we're going to not just learn, the nuts and bolts of the area, but we'll also have questions, real life relevant. I'm going through this right now in the burnout questions answered. And the beauty of doing a community, because I could well just continue with one-on-one coaching, but the reason why we're doing the Facebook live sessions together is that because there is nothing new under the sun, you will find that somebody somewhere else is either going through the same things you're going through or has gone through the things that you're going through. And therefore, if they've been through it, they can help you cope. And so it's also going to be building up a community. We'll have, like peer support. We'll learn from people who've done things. You see, one thing I have learned, which has humbled me beyond understanding, is that there are times I'm going through something and I think, well, this is so new, and maybe I'm going to be a trailblazer. Maybe I'm the pioneer. Maybe I'm the first one to come up with this. And then I meet someone who tells me, I used to do this 20 years ago, and this is where we are right now. And I am so humbled, which means that I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I don't have to be the pioneer of everything. As a matter of fact, I don't even have to execute every vision I have by myself. There's some things that are for me to support other people with. There's some things that are ideas maybe to present to others. So many people make money from selling their ideas to people who run with them. And so this will be a platform where we truly, truly can express ourselves, where we truly can bring real issues. No theories, it would be very ideal. And you know what? I've been in the trenches. I have fallen so many times in so many areas. I'm a serial entrepreneur. Love starting businesses and partnering with people. And so these are going to be real things you will face in real life and how to navigate them. This is why the platform exists. So go to purposeandexcellence.org for the articles, the YouTube videos, for the templates, the assessments, the free resources. Share this with everybody. Everything is free. My heart is to touch as many people. As a matter of fact, when I was praying about this, like, Lord, I want to touch 100 million Africans. Whether you're on the continent or you're in the diaspora, over the time that God will allow us to do this thing, we are going to share and we are going to grow and we're going to get into decision-making positions, strategic positions of influence, so that once and for all, Africans will stand in ethical and professional and really be vested in heart over decisions for Africa. And this has been my heart all along, and this will be the vehicle to do that. And I bet some people are like, yeah, okay, so what's up with the God thing? Like, what's the story with that? Well, you know what? It's taken me almost 30 years to learn that He that made me is very much concerned in how I get on, how I win in the marketplace. So a lot of people are thinking, you know what, this is 21st century, the market dynamics are something else. Life, culture has changed. We don't see the relevance of God. God is very relevant right now. And so for those who are thinking, okay, well, last time I dealt with God was Sunday school, so I don't even know if He still knows my name. I don't even know if He still wants to get to know me. God does want to know you. God does know you. God does care, and He does have a game plan of how you're going to win in life. And for those who do know Him and are all about Him and will say, you know what, I have unprecedented favor, I will do great things, and I am going to accomplish, and doors will open to me that I don't even qualify for. Let me say this. God did all the doing that He was supposed to do at the beginning. And purpose and executing your purpose with excellence is very much tied in with God. And so there's a place for prayer, and there's a place for getting up, honing those competencies, performing, being 10 times better than people you meet in the market, and doing well. You cannot bring religious mumbo jumbo to the world of work. I'm not saying that God is not relevant in speaking to you, but what I'm saying is you cannot say, I have faith and I'm going to sit. So I love the fact that we can see God in everything, that He brings your faith to your competencies, you marry those together, there is nothing that you cannot do. This is why Purpose and Excellence exists. This is why we're mixing the spiritual and the professional. This is why we're doing coaching rather than just teaching and sending out material, because we truly want to do life with you. And because we truly want to do life with you, I'd like to share some partners that we have. And so we have Toyin Oladiran. She's a life coach with the Narrow Gateway. And so for anyone who says, I need to know who I am and I want to find myself in God, and there are a couple of things about my life. I keep sabotaging myself. I make these mistakes. I do the same old things over and over. And I don't want another 1st of January to come. And I'm kind of crossing my fingers that I'll get it right this time. And then 31st of December shows up and I lived the entire year unfulfilled. I lived the entire year the same way I'd done it before. Toyin helps you with that. And so you can go to thenarrowgateway@gmail.com to contact her, but you'll also see her amazing walk on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. She has this program, this life coach program called the Boom Walk, Bow Out Old Man, how to really strengthen you. Amazing. And then we've got Mhando Mbuguni. He is my husband, yes, but he's also very good in his craft. And so for anyone who's in business, or maybe it's the organization you work for, and you want to enhance, to get a website or enhance your social media presence, etc., that's something he does. So you can contact him on mbuguni@gmail.com. That's MMBUGHUNI@gmail.com. We'll also get personal finance coaches on board. We're going to get as many people as we can who will truly walk with you as you execute your purpose with excellence. It's not just other resources. You can get a bunch of resources on the internet. It's not just going to be another person who's arm's length speaking to you. We're going to get up and personal. We will, yes, do the coaching sessions, during the week, but we can also be speaking on the phone. We can also have one-on-one coaching. I do one-on-one coaching right now with a lot of leaders, and I believe the people I'm standing with right now are going to be the movers and shakers in Africa. And so whether you are on the continent in Africa or whether you're away, please do contact us. You can contact me on purposeandexcellence@gmail.com. For now, I'll send you my other email address for Purpose and Excellence later. But for now, it's purposeandexcellence@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Share. Please do give us feedback. We're just starting out. Next week's topic is discovering purpose. Of course, you have to start there. And it's a thing that I keep defaulting back to. And so you will find a YouTube video on discovering purpose. You'll find an article on discovering purpose. There's actually a personal assessment, a really neat exercise that you can do in your private time, and you can do it this week. Trying to find out, who am I? Why am I here? What is it that I like doing, or people tend to come to me for? What am I strong at? Or even for people who feel, maybe I have multiple personality disorder, because I'm thinking this is my purpose, but I'm also interested in this area. And then I find I'm so natural in doing this, and a lot of people come to me for this area as well. So, which one is it? Even for those who feel like either I have several purposes or I have some psychosis. No, you don't have psychosis. There's nothing wrong with you. We can learn how to put expression to all the different things that you're interested in doing. But at the end of the day, what is so key about this is when you find out the why of your existence, and you're determined that, I want to do this. This is the what. This is why I want to do it. Whether life is for you or against you, whether you have naysayers or like, I don't know, okay, you're kind of going out on a limb like me in this Facebook video right now. You sure? Are you ready? Are you sure you're the one? Maybe you can give it to someone else to do. Or whether you just have self-doubt or something happens and you fail. People, I cannot explain to you how many things I've tried that haven't happened. And if I were to sit down because things weren't happening, so many people would not get that which God had put in me for them. And so whatever questions you have about, if I am here on purpose and I am here for a purpose, how do I discover that? And then how do I put in my competences, all my gifts and talents and experiences and everything that I have learned of myself and have gotten as feedback? How do I put that together to package the best me to the world around me? That is what we're going to tackle next week. So same time, please mark this for your calendar for the rest of the year. It's Mondays, 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time and 9 p.m. East African Time. Share this with people far and wide. Get on the site. You can do your own self-study. If you want to go faster than the rest of us, go ahead. Go faster than the rest of us. But if you think that you will enjoy from the feedback and from being part of a team and a community, let's do Monday together. Thank you so very much for watching this. Thank you for listening to this. I know we're just starting out, and I see a couple of people. I see Wika, I see Wangari, and okay, those are the people that just flashed by right now. But I know that, as we go, we'll gain momentum, we'll get more people on board. This thing is priceless. Not because I'm doing it, but because investment like this has really worked in my life. And also soul searching, just filtering through the noise and trimming all the frills and really getting focused, being at peace with who you are and what you're here to do. It makes all the difference. It'll transform your life. It'll transform that of the people who are near and dear to you. It'll transform you and distinguish you in the marketplace. So I look forward to these Facebook Live coaching sessions with you. Until next time we meet, have a beautiful week. May God go before you. May He open your eyes to see all the possibilities that are laid up in 2018 for you. May He help you create an amazing game plan that you can follow through and we can hold each other accountable to. I love you so very much. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for the high fives and the little likes. And we'll see you next time. Mwah. God bless you.